Hi, this is Sara Banta with Accelerated Health Products, and today I want to talk about 10 things you can do to improve fat loss. Number one, keep your carbs under 20 grams a day. That does not include green vegetables. So I'm a huge fan of eating your green vegetables to get your fiber and to get your nutrients. But what that looks like is a diet full of eggs, salmon, grass-fed beef, chicken with the fat on it and the dark meat, olive oil, coconut oil, avocados, nuts, but you do need to be careful about which nuts and portion control, but the ones with the lower carbs in it, and keeping that on your carbs under 20 grams a day. Number two, apple cider vinegar. This lowers insulin and helps keep that insulin level low. The whole idea to improve fat loss is your insulin level, keeping it at 0 when you're not eating or straight fat, or just a small increase when you're eating 1 to 2 meals a day. When you're not eating, your body is not releasing insulin. When you're not eating and your body's not releasing insulin, it's burning fat. When you're releasing insulin, your body is storing fat. That's its job. So the idea is to keep the release of insulin to a minimum during the day. And what you do is you eat a higher protein and fat diet with lower carbs, because the carbs and the sugar are what make your body release insulin. So with that, apple cider vinegar lowers insulin, and I recommend 2 tablespoons twice a day. Number 3, having a moderate amount of protein. Lean protein actually spikes your insulin. People ask me all the time, well, should I be having my whey protein shake after my workout? No. Whey protein especially can spike your insulin pretty high. Now, if you are an extreme athlete and you're eating all the right things and doing a whole bunch of ketogenic foods, but you need those extra calories, then you do a whey protein shake, but you add in the fats like the coconut oil, the MCT oil, and improve that. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're trying to improve fat loss. You don't need whey protein shakes. You actually, after you work out, want to have your body stay in a ketogenic state with no food, and that will increase your testosterone if you're a man, and it will increase your human growth hormone whether you're a woman or a man, and that is going to help with fat burning in itself. And when you're having the moderate amount of protein, you're getting plenty of it from eggs, from your healthy meats and like your fish, organic, wild caught salmon is great, organic grass-fed beef, lamb, chicken, that sort of thing, but not the skinny chicken breast that we all were taught to eat. So that is not going to give you what you want. That chicken breast is actually going to spike your insulin, especially if it's not with any fats in the meal. Number 4, some supplements or vitamins that will actually help with insulin control. Number 1 would be chromium. That helps the pancreas release less insulin. Zinc helps. B1 vitamin helps, and that helps the metabolism of sugar. And something that's interesting is actually when you're eating grains and sugar, that can take the B vitamins out of your diet. And out of your body. So they're actually called anti-nutrients. So these are actually going to help your insulin control and the metabolism of sugar. Salt is another one that helps lower blood sugar. It's actually been proven that if you put a little salt on your tongue, that can actually reduce your blood sugar just as well as metformin for diabetics. I, of course, recommend the accelerated ancient salt that I carry, which is radiation-free. It helps detox you, and it's from the Andes and the Himalayas and the clean, pristine sources in Utah. It's the best salt out there, and so many salts are full of microplastics, so you really have to be careful. Number 5, vitamin D3 helps reduce insulin. So that's another way that you can help reduce your insulin level, because remember, insulin is what stores fat. So as long as our insulin level is low, we're going to be in fat burning mode. Number 6, and this is one that I struggle with, extra sleep. Those with less than 6 hours have a higher risk of diabetes, and hunger goes up. I know you know it. As you are not sleeping well, your hunger signals go up and your appetite's up, and then that's when you eat late at night. And it's just a roller coaster of when you eat late at night, the blood sugar does not get in control, and actually insulin, there's not enough insulin to released at night because of a mechanism between melatonin and insulin. And so that blood sugar is in the blood and stays high and does not get taken care of. So that will keep you up at night. So then you don't sleep well, and then it causes weight gain, and it's just a vicious cycle. So first, stop eating 4 to 5 hours before you go to bed, but really focus on sleep. Number 7, don't eat unless you're hungry. We've been taught that we need to eat 6 small meals a day. They were wrong. They were just wanting us to buy their food to eat it. So this is called intermittent fasting. And essentially, if you just skip 1 meal a day and you have your lunch and your dinner, or breakfast and lunch, or whatever works in your schedule, and you squeeze your eating window into a smaller time period, this is not a low calorie or a diet program. You're eating the same amount of calories just in a shorter period of time. That is going to reset your insulin sensitivity. Insulin resistance is the #1 cause of weight gain. So it causes hormonal imbalances, and it causes the body to just store fat, store fat, store fat. So when you stop eating all day long and you squeeze it into a shorter period of time, you are actually giving that body a break, having the body go to its fat stores and tapping into those fat stores for energy. And then the body says, oh my gosh, I have thousands of calories to burn here. Why would I even think that I'm hungry? I don't need food right now. And so that way your body's going after those fat stores. And we will lose fat weight. Number 8, decrease your stress. This is something that we all struggle with, but unfortunately, when you're stressed and your cortisol levels go up and up and up, and they're just staying in a chronic state of being high, they get burned out, and then our body doesn't react to that cortisol. And what happens is then that plays with the insulin levels, and it just tells your body to store fat. So you don't need to work out hard. If your adrenals are burned out, go for long walks. You don't need to do hard workouts. You don't need to, you need to do more of the yoga and the meditation to reduce the stress, to really get your body reset. Now, on the other hand, if you are not burned out and your adrenals are fine, number 9, HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training once or twice a week for 40 minutes has been proven to spike growth hormone and helps the blood sugar. Now, like I said, you don't do this if your adrenals are burned out, but when you are reset and you're feeling great, this is a way to burn fat and increase fat loss. Number 10, high fiber from your veggies. Yes, veggies and fiber have carbs, but they actually are the kind that slows down the digestion of the other foods and can actually help with the blood sugar. It also acts as food for the microbes in your gut and feeds the cells of the colon. So the fiber actually helps the microbes convert into butyric acid, which feeds the cells of the colon and helps insulin resistance. So those are my 10 tips. If you have any questions, contact me, Sara Banta, through my website, acceleratedhealthproducts.com. I highly recommend my Keto Detox Bundle, which will help spark this and help improve your fat loss even more. If you have any questions, Sara at acceleratedhealthproducts.com. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this, and please be sure to check the description below for any additional information. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment or ask a question, as I'd love to answer as many of those as I possibly can. If there's a particular topic you'd like to hear more about, please share that in the comments below as well. Thanks again for joining us, and hope to see you again soon.